the meaning of true confidence and the power of trust. Now.
So today I'd like to talk about the meaning of true confidence and the power of trust. Most of us are in Toastmasters because we want to gain confidence in our public speaking skills. But the irony in that is that most of us already know that we're able to speak publicly because we do so on a regular basis. Almost all of us have at some point or another come up here and spoken in front of an audience with no problems, or maybe some anxiety but no real problems. And some of us have had the opportunity to speak in front of even larger audiences in different venues. So if we know that we're able to speak publicly, so much so that we do so on a regular basis and that we'll continue to do so, then how does this desire for confidence manifest itself, or how can it manifest itself? There are 5 levels of performance that are directly related to your confidence level. And these levels are not just applicable to Toastmasters or public speaking, because they're all about your attitude and your mindset, and they can be applied to almost anything in your life. The 5th level, the lowest level, is performing to lose. And performing to lose means that your sole motivation for doing something is so that you won't be penalized for not doing it. That's fairly simple. The 4th level up is performing to coast. And that's when you have low or mediocre standards for yourself, and you tend to limit your personal growth or your growth in your skill level because you keep consistently performing to this low or mediocre level. And that's for no other reason other than the fact that you don't want to put effort or work into what you're doing. The next level up, the 3rd level, is performing to improve. And while improvement or personal growth is something that we all need to work towards, and that's a continuous process, when your sole motivation for doing something is always consistently to improve, then that usually comes with this subconscious belief that you're not good enough. Or it comes with this hoping and wishing and wanting to be better, while you're supposed to know that you can reach any level that you want to if you try hard enough. The next level up, the 2nd level, is performing to compete, which is ironic, of course, because I'm up here. Technically, I'm competing, but my motivation for being here, just as a side note, is not necessarily to be the best or to be number 1. I just want to express myself. I want to share something of value with you all. But if your sole motivation for doing something consistently is always to compete, then you inevitably end up comparing yourselves to other people, and that means that your confidence rests on that external validation that you get from your status as a winner or loser. So the first level of confidence and the highest level of performance is performing to win. And that level distinguishes itself from the quality of trust, because trust is the foundation of confidence. When you have trust in yourself and you have trust in your abilities, or in this context, in your ability to speak publicly in front of an audience, for example, it never matters what level you're currently at. You could be the least skilled at something, you could be mediocre, or you could be the best. It doesn't matter. Or it doesn't matter how many times you fail or if you fail, or who's seen you fail. Because ultimately, when you have trust in yourself, then you know that there's an inner greatness within you that's potential energy waiting to manifest itself. A lot of people think that greatness is something that you have to work to obtain, because that mindset also indicates that greatness is outside of yourself. But greatness is actually always within you, and it's within all of us. All of us have it. But skill is something that enhances that greatness, that helps it to manifest physically. Skill is something that you have to work towards. Skill is something that may or may not be outside of yourself. So that's the difference. So for public speakers who want to gain confidence in their public speaking skills, my advice is to take that first and most important step, and often the most difficult step, to gain trust in yourself, gain trust in your inner greatness, in your inner light, because the only difference ultimately between someone who's confident and someone who's not confident is that belief and that trust that the greatness lies within. Thank you.
1 minute of silence, Roger.